It has been a while. We're doing our annual Super Bowl 56 predictions. The podcast has stopped, but every year until one of us dies of cancer or whatever we die of, we're doing a Super Bowl
Damn,
prediction. Maybe suicide, who knows? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have mentioned that. But
we're
anyways,
starting off the video really dark.
yeah.
Yes, podcast may be dead, but I guess we'll continue this until we die.
And
Uh,
as you can see, my record's completely amazing. So is
mhm.
yours, I guess.
Yeah, at least I got one win. So,
So we've been doing this for 3 years, and obviously, as you can tell, I've gotten everyone wrong. Detroit's only, by the way, this is Detroit fan. I don't know if I introduced you. His only, uh,
hello.
his only one was the first one where he predicted Patriots over the Rams. Um, Other than that, we've both predicted the same, and we're both, well, we're both pretty bad at predicting the Super Bowl.
Exactly. So do not come to us for betting advice.
Unless you want to bet on the team I think's gonna lose, because I mean,
That's
actually,
a good bet.
yeah. I'm not
That's a good bet,
responsible for your
honestly.
loss though, if I end up being
Yeah,
right.
yeah, as watching this video, you've signed a waiver. We're not responsible for any loss, so
Yeah,
go bet $1 million on whichever team we don't pick. And yeah, but let's go. Let's start analyzing this game. I'd
yeah,
say it's a pretty interesting matchup. I don't think many people would have saw this coming. If you
definitely
told
not
me
before
that,
the year.
if you told me that the Bengals would be in the Super Bowl after having the first overall pick 2 years ago, and then the fifth overall pick, or the first overall pick last year, then the fifth overall pick this year, I would have called you crazy, honestly. Like a rebuild should not happen that fast.
I
But
mean,
I mean, it's crazy.
even if you went back in time to before the playoffs started and you told me how many times Joe Burrow would be sacked during the playoffs, I still would have been like, oh wow, the Raiders are going to beat him in the first round. The fact that the Bengals made it to the Super Bowl with that offensive line, I mean, I don't even care if they
Yeah,
score 0 points. That's impressive in itself to just make it to the Super Bowl with that O-line. The defense has played
exactly.
better, and even the Rams defense has stepped up. They almost choked versus Tampa, but during the
They
playoffs they've played better.
they stopped Tampa Bay,
Yeah, and he's now
and
retired.
Matthew Stafford retired Tom Brady.
Damn, that's the real
Oh,
GOAT
what a
right
statement!
there, Matthew Stafford.
What a statement! I mean,
He
I'm
is
just gonna be
Brady's
honest.
dad. Confirmed. Sorry.
Exactly. I'm just gonna be honest with you right now. This is this is my Super Bowl
As a
right
Lions
now.
fan, yeah.
As a Lions fan, this is my Super Bowl. Having Matthew Stafford, and I don't know if we recorded anything, but I was saying at the beginning of the season, I once he was freed, I was like, he's going to go off, and I knew
He did.
exactly that this was gonna happen. Look at what he did. He was an MVP front runner for the first like 6 or 7 weeks or something, and then he's now in the Super Bowl. And Eminem is performing.
Oh, I
So
didn't even
I'll
realize that.
take
Yeah.
I'll take that as a Detroit Super Bowl right now. So it would only be sweeter if Stafford wins the Super Bowl. Then that'll be probably more Detroit fans rooting for him than LA fans because if you saw the last game, the Rams don't have as many fans as the stadium can hold. I mean, it was kind of 50-50 with the
Oh, they do have the
49ers.
home field advantage, but I mean it's
They do have a
LA.
whole field.
LA, there's a
It's
lot
not
of
really.
bandwagon.
It's not a home. It's not really a home field
Yeah,
advantage. I mean, it could be worse. Could be Chargers Super
true.
Bowl. Wouldn't have
Chargers
any fans
clearly have
there.
a lot of fans.
I'm sorry if you're any Chargers fans out there, but
Oh, by the way,
yeah,
no MVP curse, which we've never in the Super Bowls we predicted. There hasn't been an MVP curse, but the jersey curse, which I mean it's somewhat of a, I guess it's a curse. I mean, since 2004, only two Super Bowl winning teams have won the Super Bowl wearing their home jerseys. The 2010 Green Bay Packers and the 2017 Eagles. Only two teams to win the Super Bowl with their home jerseys. And this year, the Rams are wearing their home, or no, the Bengals in the Rams Stadium are wearing the home jerseys, and the
that's
Rams
the.
are wearing the away jerseys.
I just don't understand how that makes any sense. You build this new stadium. You make a Super Bowl, you're playing at your home stadium, and you wear your away jerseys.
Yeah,
I don't know
they
why.
I think it's because they get to pick first, and maybe they know about the curse.
Maybe, maybe. I mean, Stafford is a superstitious guy,
Yeah.
so I don't know. But yeah, no, that's really weird to me. But I mean, whatever floats their boat. So yeah,
Anything
I
else we need
guess.
to talk about, or
I mean, honestly, like I think if we want to analyze like the teams themselves, you've got two incredible quarterbacks, both number one overall picks,
oh yeah,
one in '09 and one in 2019,
2019,
10
10
years
years
apart.
apart. Yeah. Oh wow, jinx.
Look at
It's
that.
only the
You
second
owe me.
time in NFL history too that two number one overall picks. The first time was Manning, Newton are facing in the Super Bowl.
Hmm. But yeah, now the it Stafford's finally realized, or he's been freed from the shackles of Detroit, and he's going to that Super Bowl. These two are great quarterbacks. Burrow's having an incredible sophomore season. He's becoming that talent that,
Off that MCL and ACL or MCL PCL injury too. Like usually it takes 1 year just for you to fully recover, but nope,
yeah,
not for him.
yeah.
He might even
I
be way
mean,
better next year, especially
who
if they get
knows?
him in a line.
That's scary if he's going to be better next year. Like,
with
I
with
don't
those
know.
receiving targets too. Which, by the way, if
Yeah,
Jamar Chase and the Bengals they win this Super Bowl, Jamar Chase, without a doubt, hands down, not even close, it has had the greatest rookie season of all time. Moss
I
doesn't
agree.
compare. Herbert doesn't compare. I'm just trying to think of any good offensive rookie who had a good season. No one compares to what he did.
No, no. I mean, Jamar Chase. I mean, just going on to
Bro,
receiver talents
yeah.
too. You got Jamar Chase, Cooper Cup, like even like
T.
T Higgins
Higgins,
and even T
Van
Higgins and Van
Jefferson, Odell.
Jefferson,
Odell can get the
Odell,
touchdowns.
Tyler Boyd, and
If
like,
CJ, by the way, CJ Uzomah's hurt, but he'll probably play. But he's still a
hmm
good tight end. He could take over a game.
he's he's a good tight end. They don't have like any tight ends like Gronk
No.
or Kelsey
Oh,
or
that
like
is another one.
older
This is like the
or
first
yeah.
Super Bowl that we're predicting where there's not really an elite tight end.
That's true. No Kittle, no Kelsey, no
No
Gronk.
Gronk. Yeah.
But yeah,
We'll
it's
see
gonna
how
be a
that
wide
plays.
receiver game. Running backs. I mean, Mixon's really good.
Cam
Cam
Akers is
Akers.
back after an ACL injury in the same year.
Cam
Can't
Akers
believe
is
that.
off and on though. No, his story is incredible. But yeah, he's off and on. I would say, especially after that not Patriots.
That
Tampa Bay
ACL.
game.
Yeah.
Tampa
Oh,
Bay game. Yeah.
where he fumbled
But
twice. That was a
yeah.
terrible game. If there was anyone to blame, it was mostly Cup and what you call it, Cam Akers for the Rams
Yeah.
choking that.
No,
3 fumbles
I
from the both of them.
yeah, and I know people were still trying to blame it on Stafford even though he played a perfect game.
It had
But
nothing to do with him.
exactly. Yep, that's the life of listen. You can take Stafford out of Detroit, but you can't take Detroit out of the Stafford.
On
So,
God.
but yeah, so onto the defenses, I think. Uh, I
Trey
think the Matt
Hendrickson probably pick up of the year. One of them.
he's been incredible. That whole Bengals D line has been surprising me. Just
Yeah.
like how much pressure they're putting on. Like these are like not like thought of to be elite in years past, but they've been playing out of their minds recently.
Well, the Bengals on defense over the last 10 years probably had the least amount of Pro Bowlers, not including this year.
Hmm.
But like they're not known for having good defenses in the past.
I mean, last one I can think of is Geno Atkins.
Geno
So
Atkins and maybe
yeah,
the tall safety, I can't think of his name.
uh, Vontaze perfect. No, he's a
Perfect.
linebacker. I hate
Not definitely
perfect.
not
I'm
him.
sorry, but
Well, he's a clean player. Oh, and by the way, Jesse Bates, um, one of the best safeties in the NFL. But one of the things that's going to kill the Bengals, in my opinion, is their corners. I mean,
they don't really have a secondary. And
no,
if
I mean
Cup,
Eli Apple,
ho- if-
he's their best corner, I guess you can say right now at the moment.
I mean, I think that's the one thing. Like Eli Apple, he's like one of the most hated players in the league, I think, by fans and players, because he just, I don't know, he's an asshole kind of, and I mean, I've seen a lot of people who are rooting for Bengals, but they're like, oh, if the Bengals win, then Eli Apple's gonna get a Super Bowl, and yeah, but I don't know. But yeah, Eli Apple's not an elite corner stuff, and when you're going, I guess comparing it to Jalen Ramsey,
Whoa,
it's not even
your
close.
mic.
My mic. Yeah. Um.
Anyways, all right, we're back. We're having problems with Detroit's mic. Okay. Anyways, what were you
Yeah, it should
talking
be
about
fixed
Detroit?
now. Yeah. So I think one of the matchups that everybody's going to be looking at is the Bengals O line versus the Rams D line. Now the Bengals O line gave up 9 sacks against the Titans, and the Titans and Jeffrey Simmons are stupidly good, but the Rams have a few guys. Their names Aaron Donald, Von Miller, and Leonard Floyd. So they are going to be an issue for Jonah Williams and the Bengals O line. The Chiefs were able to get to them 3 times, and with the D line not as stellar as the Titans getting to them 9 times, I think the Rams are going to have a field day against Burrow. But then again, Burrow has done really well under pressure, and
Surprisingly.
having a having a receiver like Jamar Chase and T Higgins out there is really nice. And then even like a flat option in Joe Mixon and Chris Evans and Samaje P. Ryan. Or is it Samaje or LaMichael? One of the two.
Samaji,
So
yeah.
that's what I thought. Samaje P. Ryan. Yeah,
Third down
so
back.
yeah, so I mean the sacks are definitely going to pile up, but Burrow is also very cool under pressure, so could be an interesting matchup. But I think
Your
the last
prediction?
thing, well, let's see. Before we get into our predictions, we've got the odds
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
the odds. I forgot about that.
Right now, so it seems at this moment we're recording, which is right after the Pro Bowl, it is negative or the Rams are favored minus 200, and the spread is 4.5 with the Rams in the favor.
Not that
So
bad if you want to bet, I guess.
not bad. And the over and on or the point total is 48.5. So it's an interesting around
Yeah,
24 each. So I do think it is going to be an offensive game, though. I think it's going
interesting.
to be. I don't think it's going to be a shootout, but I think there's going to be a good chunk of points on there. So I'm going to go 31 to 24.
Oh my goodness.
Rams win it on top. I'm sorry,
Like
no. 31-27. Rams win on top.
31-27.
31-27. Rams win. Stafford gets his Super Bowl. The city of Detroit celebrates. I get to say I told you so. And Tim the Tatman, don't you curse me, you fucker. There's
Oh,
my one F bomb this video.
you know, another curse that I did not do research on was the Drake curse. I don't even know if that's still a thing.
I don't think that's still a thing
And I
after
think
his
people
hot
just
sauce incident.
yeah, I think he just photoshops anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways, my
So,
prediction, which by the way, we haven't had different predictions since our first prediction, which was Super Bowl 53 Patriots Rams, and
hmm
it's still going to stay that way because I think the Rams win. And I'm not going to say blowout here, but I think it's going to be by at least 10 points. So
oh wow.
I'm going to go Rams 31-21. MVP
Really?
Stafford. Yep,
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go MVP Stafford as well. He's
I
gonna
figured. I
have a
think
heck of a game.
did he not say that?
I
Oh,
no, I didn't say the MVP. I just said Stafford's gonna get a Super Bowl and he deserves it. But I mean, this is this is more of Detroit's Super Bowl
then the Rams.
than Los Angeles. I'm sorry.
It somewhat feels
Uh,
that way. I mean, there's a lot of
it
people
if
I've seen on social media just celebrating in their Lions jerseys when the
I
Rams
mean
went to the Super Bowl.
that whole clock it video. I'm assuming you know what I'm talking about. Like
Yeah,
every Lions fan was thinking that, and glad he got to go to the NFC Championship game and watch that. But I'm just so happy and
I will
like
say though, the Bengals have the special team advantage. Evan
Bengals do have the
McPherson has
special.
just been lights off this year.
Mc, McPherson lights out.
Yeah,
Incredible kicker, honestly, for a rookie, and he's been playing out of his mind. But I will say I don't think the Bengals are going to go down without a fight, and I wouldn't be surprised if they take this as well. They've been underdogs this entire season, and look where they are now. So if they don't win it this year, I think with a O-line build, they'll be unstoppable next year,
I
and
just
it'll
can't
be very scary.
I can't see like with that offensive line, I can't see them stopping the Rams D line. I mean, Aaron Donald, Von Miller. I mean, the last Super Bowl Von Miller was in. I know he's older now, but my
Hmm.
point is that Rams D line is stacked for the most part. Although they didn't really show it in the regular season, this postseason Rams defense has been a different thing. I mean, even if you look
Hmm.
at the Tampa Bay game, that wasn't even the Rams defense fault. I mean, I can't even think of the running back right now. And Cup, they were literally
Akers. It was
fumbling.
Akers and
Cam Akers,
Akers and
yeah,
Cup.
Cam
Yeah.
Akers and Cooper Cup are literally giving the Bucks the ball and putting them in bad field position. So if the stats
Hmm.
are a little high that game, that's why. Other than that,
Hmm.
the Rams defense has been lights out for the most part.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess their
Yeah.
worst performance you could say was versus Jimmy G, but they still were able to get that clutch turnover in the end.
That's more of a Debo Samuel game than a
And
Jimmy G, I would
another thing
say.
I forgot to mention as a Seahawks fan, one of the Bengals' top corners is Trey Flowers, and Jesus Christ, that guy just the amount of I'm not gonna go that far, but just a terrible corner, and I don't see anyone stopping Cooper Cup and on those seam or fucking slant routes. Pardon
Hmm.
my language. And if they
Mm.
do manage to stop Cup, Van Jefferson's gonna get open. Tyler Higbee's gonna get open if Higbee plays. I'm pretty sure Higbee's gonna play.
I think he is, but yeah.
2 weeks from a concussion, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he'll he'll
Hmm.
he'll most likely play. But anyways, there
Definitely.
you have it. We both are predicting Rams. Can you imagine if I go 0-4?
I
Gosh
really
damn.
hope you don't. I really hope you don't.
You know, from
Then
this
you'd be
point
at,
on, I'm going 103.
you're going 103.
Yep.
All right, they may. Well, you better
Actually,
hope you
cancel
don't
that. I'll
go.
go
Oh,
90-3. I'm not gonna live
you're gonna go.
another 100 years.
You're fair enough. You're gonna go 90-3. Because if you go 0-4, you'll probably be as bad as the Washington Commanders' name is.
Oh yeah,
So
true.
yeah.
You know what?
Ugh.
You know what? I'm about to come back from I'm down 0-3.
Down 0-3.
Yep, I'm
Gonna
coming
make
back down
a clean
0-3.
sweep.
Yep, nobody in NBA history has ever came back from down 0-3. And same for NFL because they don't play in a 7 game series, but I'm gonna take it. And
There
anyways,
you
thank you
go.
guys for
You heard
watching.
it here first.
And yep, this is our Super Bowl predictions and we will be back next year.
Go Rams, go Stafford.